we want to turn to a stark warning from a lawyer who's seen the impact of toxic inhalation firsthand. Micro Barasch represented thousands of 9/11 survivors who breathed in toxic ash from ground zero, many of whom paid with their lives, including some that he even worked with. Michael, thank you for being here. First of all, you worked so hard on what happened to these 9/11 survivors and the way that they got sick. What similarities do you see with 9/11 and what's happening in Ohio?
Well, thanks, Brian, and kudos to your station for being the first on the ground there. Big round of applause for you guys. When I heard the EPA tell everybody, oh, don't worry, the air in East Palestine is safe to breathe, shivers went down my spine. I distinctly remember Christine Todd Whitman using those exact same words 21 years ago when she urged everybody in New York, come back to school, come back to your downtown apartments, come down to your offices. And you first responders, it's safe in the pit, which were burning for 99 days. Well, I got to tell you, it wasn't safe. We know now from NIOSH that 69 cancers have been linked to the World Trade Center toxins. Not a day goes by without two of my clients dying. 9/11 didn't end on 9/11, Brian. It continues every day. In fact, they just added uterine cancer as one of the linked cancers to the dioxins that were found inside Jimmy Zadroga's body. Jimmy was a New York City police detective. He died of pulmonary fibrosis at the age of 34, just 5 years after 9/11.
Let me ask you this. I mean, what makes me so sad with the Ohio situation? We interviewed this couple last week. They had to get out of there. Mom and kid were feeling sick. They got a hotel room someplace far away. But, for some of these folks, they don't have the money to just up and go, leave their jobs, leave their house behind. I mean, it's easy for us to say, yeah, you got to get out of there. But what are they supposed to do? I mean, you just leave your whole life behind and your job behind. What if you don't have the money?
You remember that movie Poltergeist? Be afraid, be very afraid. Get out of there, because I'm seeing now what we saw 21 years ago. And as I said, I had a small office 21 years ago. Two of my secretaries have died since 9/11 because of cancers directly linked. You're going to see an explosion of cancers from all the chromium, lead, benzene, dioxins. And they don't know, as Rich was saying, your reporter on the ground, they don't know.
So why not, sorry to interrupt you, but why not, I thought about this with COVID a lot as we went through that, different parts of it. Why not just tell people we don't know? I mean, aren't we smart enough to take that in and to make our own decisions about whether we feel safe or not? Why say that everything's okay?
Yeah, they're treating us like children, like we can't handle the news. Let me tell you something. What we can't handle is our government misleading us. That's what they did 21 years ago. But then let's give them credit. The government created the World Trade Center Health Program. That was a wonderful thing. I'd like to see that happen here. Do medical monitoring 10 miles outside of Palestine. Remember, this air, when they exploded the train, that air went all the way through Pennsylvania into Western New York. We have a lot of ground to cover. We don't know what it's doing to the aquifer below, and we need to treat these people with respect and with honesty. And it's okay to say we don't know. But what we don't need, and this is a critical of both Democrats and Republicans, because this just doesn't care which side you vote on. We don't need politicians going there for photo ops. We need scientists going, independent scientists telling us whether it's safe. Because frankly, I don't trust the EPA.
Well, hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.